Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Stanislaus, for being here and all the important good work that you do. As some of the other members have indicated, we often see the benefits of a particular program at a specific level, hopefully within our own districts, and then we try to draw some larger conclusions from that. We've had several projects in Duluth, Minnesota, which is in my district, the Canal Park Brewing site and the Clyde Iron Works, both of which were funded by the Brownfield program, but they ended up stimulating and leveraging state investment, city investment, private for-profit investment, nonprofit investment, creating businesses and restaurants and retail and recreational facilities, hockey rinks, which are a big deal up in our area. My grandkids happen to play frequently at the Clyde Iron Works hockey arena. And they've really created a lot of good jobs, a lot of good business activities, helped to revitalize important neighborhoods. My point in bringing all that up is that clearly in our case, the Brownfield investments by the federal government have stimulated a tremendous amount of additional investment that has been so important for the development of those communities and the businesses and the jobs that flow from that. My question is twofold. One is, have you attempted to quantify the amount of investment that flows from a brownfield investment, the investment made by the other entities that I just cited? And if so, what is that amount? And then secondly, how many worthy brownfield projects have you had to look at and reject for lack of funding? Those would be my two questions. Thank you.
Sure. Let me just write down your question first. Okay. So of the applicants, over the past 5 years, a little over 1,700 viable projects that we scored highly but were not selected because of limited funding. And again, these are highly qualified projects that if we had funding, we think would result in a lot of the outcomes that you're talking about. I mean, in terms of quantifying the additional investments, our 1 for 18 ratio, for every dollar we invest, $18 gets other invested, is information that we've collected from the applicants based on reporting to us, based on the various kinds of mix of funding. We also have done studies about real estate values adjacent to these properties, and it was cited earlier, we see real estate properties increasing, I think in the range of upper, about 10% or so. We're also conducting a study of local tax revenue from the site and associated sites. So there's a stimulative effect, as you noted. So it's not just a project itself, but the stimulative effect of that anchor project, which then attracts other kinds of investments. So we're trying to quantify, we're in the midst of quantifying that as well.
Okay. Well, thank you. That's important, and it continues to have an even ongoing effect. Once you clean up a site and you stimulate all that investment around it, why it remains forever an inducement to other business activities to gravitate toward that site. So I applaud you for the good job you're doing administering that program, and look forward to working with you and my colleagues here to see what we can do to expand the tremendous benefits that flow from this program, both in terms of cleaning up our environment and the messes we made in the past, and then moving us forward with good jobs, good communities, good neighborhoods, and community development activities. Thank you very much.
Thank you.